And the deal was she packs my bag and I install Sims 4 on her computer because she didn't know how to get drivers for a graphics card. Okay, good deal. We arrived to Italy and she goes, "Did you pack condoms?" And I go, "You packed the bag." And she goes, "It would have been thoughtful if you packed condoms."
I do think
True.
it's your dick. Right?
That's our dick now.
Like, would you? Okay, like if you had to pack and she was going to install The Sims on your computer, right?
What a sick deal, by the way.
It is a sick deal.
Yeah.
Would you have packed tampos for her?
Tampons?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have brought tampons.
You have you done something like that
I would
before?
have been like, "Honey, are you bleeding?" to check. if she
Okay.
needed tampons.
So she should have asked, "Hey, are you
Zipper
gonna?"
2 in physical.
Dude, there is
in pain right now.
There is no universe that Ludwig is packing, and he's doing the Ludwig thing that he always does, thinking a lot, and then goes, "I wonder if my girlfriend needs tampons." And then he walks across the house and goes, "Hey, do you need tampons? I was just thinking about you." Yeah, that's what all fucking happened. You
That's
weirdo.
so me.
No shot.
I actually am thinking about packing her bag, and I'm getting very stressed.
Ludwig is going over to her hamper and putting a fistful in there, and then
of his shirts that say like I'm a disgruntled
and like
war
a claw
veteran.
game, he is dropping them in the
40-year-old
suitcase
piece of
and then
shit
not
who shops
zipping
at
it up.
Lowe's.
I paused my game
So
for this shirt.
that's what she asks me. She's like, did I pack condoms? I'm like, no shot. And she's like, all right, well, we don't have condoms. We can't have sex because she's not on BC, birth control. And so
Thanks.
we do other shit, all right? She gets me off. I get her a cup of water. We call it a night.
Yeah. So the crucial part here is that you failed to do your duty.
We didn't have our gizmos, our gadgets, all right? This is like when Sora became the Heartless. I didn't have my Keyblade. I wasn't
Right,
working
you were
with
just
right
hopping
tools.
around,
Yeah.
not knowing what to do.
Dude,
I
you
was like, I don't have
This
anything.
does briefly remind me of is when we were moving out of the old house. We did like a full house clean, right? And me.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, my God.
So,
Dude, we were so
you're-
mad.
I
We were
was
so
mad.
What?
Because we had to finish. Me and him had to finish cleaning out the
forgot
house
about
by
this.
ourselves. Your room was fucking disgusting. Fucking disgusting,
Where was I for
dude.
this?
And we had to clean out. I don't know,
Shut the fuck
but we
up.
were the ones cleaning your room that you and
It's
Cutie had been
interesting
living
you
in. right?
ask where you were.
And we're picking up like all the trash on the floor. This room is a fucking mess.
Mm-hmm.
And right in the middle of like us picking up garbage off of your floor, just a tiny vibrator in the middle of the room. Purple vibrator. And I'm like, what do I have to pick this up, man?
Yeah.
Like,
Did you?
Yeah, we went and got like
Yeah,
a
we had
fucking
to
plastic
throw it
bag.
out.
We
You're
like
like-
it
you're
was
like-
a dog poop.
Yeah.
You're like the
Yeah, it was
monsters
like-
in Monsters Inc. when they're getting a sock.
Oh, it's human stuff. No.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't believe I'm fucking
In your
doing
defense,
this.
I think that was mine, so you're good. So we boink a boink. It's just me.
Oh, you boink a boink,
well,
as you do.
I guess we just boink because it's not a boink a
There's
boink.
no second point.
And this is at like midnight. We go to bed. Good night, honey.
But it wasn't a boink.
And
Yeah.
I'm sleeping. Yeah, it was not a boink. It was just I
Right.
just got off, and then I'm sleeping, and then at 5 a.m.
Just me, by the way.
You're me. I'm QTCinderella. You're sleeping. I wake up to this.
oh, we all know what that means.
Times 20, and then I'm like.
That's good.
And I'm like, there's a window. I'm like, that's dark outside. And I look at her and I'm like, yo, what's up? And she's like, my turn. And I'm like,
she was waiting over your chest, like just waiting for you to wake up for like 5 hours.
yeah. I woke up from the drool salvating from her mouth, just hitting my head. Like, tapping.
She's like, my boyfriend is so fucking.
And so
handsome.
I'm like, all right, yeah, bet, okay, I got you. And so we
And she threw up the blood sign with both of her hands and was like, let's do it.
we get this party started. Again, no condos still. It's not like they magically appeared from a Keebler elf.
No.
And so we're doing it, and I am trying to use my hands, and I have successfully in the past got her off.
But she's explaining this to me in the car, and she's like, he just starts like DJing it, like mashing it, like Mario Party domination.
He's seeing in his head just like DDR, like good, excellent, bad.
I'm looking at like DDR. I'm like, or a typewriter. It's like using a typewriter. Then every time the ding is just slapping her nipple. Ding. And I'm failing. I'm literally doing this, like the wax on, wax off,
Yeah.
and it's not working. She's like, all right, this is not gonna work. And so we do it without the condom.
She said, yeah, okay.
We
And-
plow.
And so we're plowing.
Italian
it lasts
style.
a solid
Italian plowing.
minute, 2 minutes. You know, I'm doing my thing. My policy's always
They call that
bust
they
as
call
fast
that
as possible.
tripe here.
And so
It's a ter-
after what happens is I pull out and then I finish, and then she says, "Did you come in me?" And I go, "No, I'm pretty sure I didn't." And then she goes, "What?" I said, "No, I didn't."
Well,
She goes,
Ludwig's literally like this on his phone. He's like, no.
Dude, I get PTSD every fucking time.
I realized pretty quickly that I did not assure her that I didn't, and she thinks I did. I am, by the way, 100% sure I didn't. But I said I'm pretty sure, like I do casually. And,
yeah,
and that
and
was
with
a
women,
bad
it's like
time to do it.
it's also like forming a baby in your body is like one of the strongest things that changes
And
your
she's
life.
also one of like the most anxious people I've ever met.
Yeah, and so,
So-
you're being a real good boyfriend right
Yeah.
now.
So like an hour passes and we're like escalating. I'm like, no, I'm a million% sure I did it.
Okay,
None of this matters.
right.
Next day she's like, let me find Italian plan B. And that's where we went, but I didn't know she talked to you.
Yeah, so what happened, I actually knew about this before everyone because I was up really early because I was watching Good. And
Good game.
Good game. And she asked me basically the same question. She's like, "Do you think they have like plan B here?" And I'm like, I don't know. Why? You need it? And she's like, "Yeah, I mean, you know, like last night, you know, we have sex and you know Ludwig, and it was like it was like really it was like 5 seconds, and then you know, I like he wasn't sure if he pulled out, and I was like, in my head, I was being cool, and I was like, oh yeah, I don't know, man, I can't help you, but if you need help, like whatever I can do. But in my head, I was like, I do not know Ludwig.
No, you know
Like
me.
I don't.
Hey, you know me.
She was saying this like it's like common knowledge amongst everyone.
You know Ludwig when he's busting
been-
inside.
Yeah.
You know how
It's
that
like-
goes.
and it's like, wait, so he really is like? She said 5 seconds. She said
I was
that.
exaggerating. It was 15.
Was it?
No, it was like a
think-
solid minute.
A solid minute.
Maybe
Don't
3.
say that like you're putting numbers on the fucking board. Like it would.
Here's the thing about it. Here's what you need to understand.
Clean minute.
I hung out with Hassan, who sets a timer when he jerks off for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So he doesn't bust quick during
He
sex.
does do this.
What?
Yeah, so he
What?
times himself when he jerks off so that he always is maintaining stamina in his sex life.
And I told
Yeah.
Hassan in that moment, my policy is to go as fast as possible because if I'm the last human standing, I could repopulate the earth and he would fail. He would struggle.
No,
I would be able
I think
to.
he could still get it done pretty good.
No, because he would need at least 15, and then he had to recharge time. I'm done so quick that by the time he does his 15, I'm already recharged.
You only have so much cum, Ludwig. I feel
Mm.
like I don't think you're every 5 seconds you go, it's
yeah.
gonna be
Yeah, it does.
okay. Yeah, okay.
That's
anyway,
my power.
That's crazy, by the way. All of this is
And
crazy.
so that's what happened, and she brought it up. She did consent, by the way. She told Aiden,
Yeah.
like, I consent to this being on the podcast. I said I don't. She says I don't care.
She like encouraged it to be on the podcast.
She wants
It was
everyone to
incredible.
know how inconsiderate you are with your nut.
I'm a great lover.
Between this and the
I don't
roast,
think you
dude,
are.
No, dude.
You sound like
All
you're
the evidence is very much stacked
I'm
against
a
you.
great lover.